Hello, my name is Rob, and in this video I'm going to make some garlic bread. Not garlic bread, but garlic bread. So hello and welcome back to Rob's Randoms. This is a channel where I do whatever I want, and in this video I'm going to make some garlic bread. Again, not garlic bread, which is just bread with garlic butter on. I'm going to try and make some bread that has garlic in it and has the flavour of garlic. So recently I found a recipe on I Am Homesteader for Japanese garlic milk bread rolls. They were very nice, but they weren't very garlicky considering it was supposed to be garlic bread. It was basically just make the bread and then pour some garlic butter over the top. They were nice, but they weren't as garlicky as I wanted. So basically I'm going to use that recipe. Link is in the description if you would like to try it. But I'm going to add a few extra ingredients to try and make it a bit more garlicky. So first things first, I need to bloom some yeast in some warm water. So let's do that. Right, a couple tablespoons of warm water in here. So next up we need to make a tangjong. I'm definitely not saying that right, but that is warm water, milk and flour mixed together and heated up until it makes a bit of a paste, and then you put that in it. Apparently that's the secret to this Japanese milk bread. So, flour, water and milk. I'll put that over a low heat because it's the biggest hob. And whisk that until it comes together and makes a paste. So apparently this is one of those things that takes a while to start happening, but then once it starts happening, it happens very quickly. So you got to keep an eye on it, you got to keep whisking it. Sorry, that's the sound of my cat playing with a toy. This is my cat, he's come to ruin the filming. Hey buddy. Whoops! So while I was messing around with that, the paste has actually started to thicken, so let's sort this out quickly. Yep, that has definitely started to thicken now. Still got a little bit of the raw flour smell, which means it's not cooked. Let's take it off the heat while we sort this out. So I suppose this is making a kind of a roux. So I don't understand how tangjong works. It's something about locking the moisture into the bread, and it definitely worked last time. It was very lovely and soft and moist. So I don't know how it works, but it works. There we go, right, that's come together. So I'm going to take this off the heat and leave it for a minute. So this is our yeast and water mixture, and to this we are going to add flour, which I'm going to sift. Next up we want to add half a cup of milk. This is whole milk. We want 50 grams of granulated sugar. That's slightly more, so I'm going to leave some behind. We want 1 egg. We want some salt. And we want the tangjong mixture. Now that is where the recipe ends, but I want to add a few extra things to this to make this actually garlicky. So I'm going to add a little bit of garlic powder. So that's a teaspoon maybe. And I'm going to add some herb de Provence. Good, not a lot. How much that is, half a teaspoon. Right, so now we mix that together for about 5 minutes until it comes together. Right, at the minute that is looking too wet, and it means I need to add a bit more flour to it, about 1 tablespoon at a time. There we go, that's finally started to come together. So next up we need to add a tablespoon of melted butter, let it incorporate, then add another tablespoon of butter, and then another one. So there should be 3 tablespoons of softened, unsalted butter in this by the end. Right, so here it is. This is the dough that we've made. It smells amazing. So now I need to leave this to rise for an hour, but I've looked online and apparently one issue is that garlic powder can inhibit the rise of yeast. I don't think it kills it, it just means it takes longer. So I'm actually going to leave this to rise for about 1.5 hours to 2 hours, which should give me just about enough time to clean up the mess that I've made in here. the dough is out of the airing cupboard. It has risen quite well. It's been 1 hour and 40, so it did take quite a lot longer than it said. Still smells amazing. So now I need to divide this into 8 balls, put them in this springform pan, put them back to rise for another 45 minutes to 1 hour. So again, I'm gonna go for maybe 1.5 hours just to check. So let's do that. So there we go, they have risen quite nicely. So now they need an egg wash and they need to go in an oven at 180 degrees C for 20 to 25 minutes apparently. Okay, so here it is. This is the finished bread. It looks amazing. Oh my god, that smells amazing as well. There's a lot of garlic in this and I'm quite excited for it. So now the final step is that we need to put some melted butter on it. So this is melted butter that has got garlic, salt and some parsley melted in with it. Right, now it is the moment of truth. Now I can actually try a piece of this and see if this experiment has worked. Again, it does look really good. Let's just see how it tastes. So this is supposed to be a sharing one and you rip it apart and that looks amazing. Oh, there we go, some lovely fluffy Japanese milk bread, garlic bread rolls, something with garlic in. Right, let's give it a taste. It's so good. Honestly, I should have added quite a lot more powdered garlic in the middle of it. It's still amazing. But yeah, this could take even more garlic powder. Again, link description to the original one, just add garlic powder. The herb response, I don't know if I'm tasting it, maybe it's, if it wasn't there, I would like taste it better. Oh, it's so light and fluffy. I think it must be the milk paste thing, oh, I'm not gonna try and pronounce it again. I think that must be doing something to the interior of this to make it so light and fluffy. I don't know what it is, but I'm glad it's there. This is such a good recipe. I seriously recommend people try it. Right, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked this video, please do click like and subscribe. It really does help me out. If you've got any other like recipe recommendations, anything like that, let me know in the comments. I like trying things out in the kitchen. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. My name is Rob and I will see you in another random video very soon.